What is up, guys? It is the Redstone Scientist here, coming at you, not live, with another episode of Procrasticrafting. It's been a while, guys. It's been a while. I'll talk about why it's been a while in another video. But, this is going to be a pretty nostalgic episode for me. This may be a couple episodes, because we're going to be looking at one of the first maps I ever made, and this is when I was really just starting to learn Redstone and command blocks. I haven't really been using command blocks in Redstone as long as I make it out to be. It just feels like a long time. But, you know, I mastered it pretty quickly. If I do say so myself. But, this is probably the very first large project I ever undertook, called the Redstone Museum. I never finished it, and I really should, but I don't think I'm going to. But as you can see, I was also learning how to use resource packs. All of the, torches are invisible, and that was like the only light source I used for some strange reason. Well, you'll see. So this is a pretty poorly made map, but some of the ideas were really awesome. And in fact, there's one part which I may actually finish someday, but I'm going to show you everything. I'm not even sure everything in this map is still going to work, because it wasn't made in 1.8, but we'll see what happens. But let's dive right into it. I haven't looked at this map in like at least a year. Alright, so make sure you're using the resource pack. Have a slow computer, map will probably lag. Have a good computer, might have mild lag. Let's continue. Options, please set to Quake Pro. There we go. Rules. The glass block is invisible in resource pack A. Oh, that's right, I was gonna have two resource packs, one with invisible glass and one without. This is before barrier blocks. Do not break it, they were put there to preserve the exhibits. The only blocks you may break are labeled with a texture that says, "Break me." Entrance. Welcome. W-E-L-C-O-M-E. Hello, and welcome to my Redstone Museum. Oh my god, I sounded so young. Here you will find exhibits from the simplest piston to the most complicated machines. It's so cool. This will showcase all of the different characteristics of Redstone and help you make your maps the best they can be by using some incredible Redstone techniques. Enter the museum to your left. Oh, there it is. There it goes. There it goes. Oh my god. Oh my god, it's amazing. Oh, I totally forgot about all this. All right, so here, this is glass so that you can take a look at the redstone of these stairs. Info on VIP act. Oh, this is so cool. Do not jump off. Well, what if I want to jump? I don't think you can jump off. Anywho. Oh, yeah, because those are gonna... This only lasts a certain amount of time, and then it pops back in. But here's a VIP access room. So, let's see... Oh, my God. Too many signs. All right. Please note, there are multiple locations to get VIP passes. If you opt to get a VIP pass, you'll have special access within certain exhibits. You will be able to have direct access to select redstone wiring. This is especially helpful if you're having trouble examining the exhibits. Push the button to get a VIP pass. And there's a VIP. Oh, see, look. All these torches, they're invisible, and I didn't want you to be able to see that. Let me turn my particles off. Whoops. Particles all off. And then that should go away. All right. Pros, direct access to select wiring. All right. Push to optimize performance of the map. Oh yeah, you pull the lever to stop the flashing. Please wait a few seconds. Turn around. Oh yeah, because you could not teleport people with a certain rotation. And so that turns off the flashing repeaters. All right, let's continue. Oh yeah, so you stand here. And you push this button. And you fall in the water. Ooh, it's dark, sorry. Please turn around to continue. Okay. This is so cool! And I guess the signs are there just to show you where to go. Break me. Oh, yeah! So, and I spelled break incorrectly. So if you break these, let me get a, diamond... Whoops. Pickaxe. So if you break this... Oh, shoot. Oh, no. Okay, so I don't know why I didn't think this through, but yeah. because otherwise you fall. But basically, this is a auto cobblestone regenerator, and I thought this was the coolest thing when I made this. And so you could just break, these are the only blocks you can break. Oops. And I just thought this is the coolest thing ever. So here, this is a wall, just in case you couldn't tell. And basically, when you go over here, and you can go around here, and here is where you can see the wiring. And here is a VIP pass place, VIP area. Now, as long as we're here, let me show you. I was like, how do I get light into this room? So I broke blocks in a random pattern, and it was a mess. And I made this with MC Edit. I was also learning how to use that. This wall is covered with torches, so yeah, this whole thing was pretty much a mess. So anyway, you go over here, and here I was like, oh my god, you can make light with pumpkins. I didn't know that. And if this is set up properly, and I really didn't know much about commands. I didn't know how to reset this. You push this button, it falls, and then, does that block not move? Alright, so you do this, and then, what does this lever do? Whoop. Whoops. Okay, well that lever clearly was supposed to be off. But yeah, you do that, and you open it, and here we go! And so I couldn't think of any other way to get light, so you hop out there, and you go in here. I missed this. Oh my gosh, it's been so long. There'll probably be skip captions on this video. So this is supposed to be closed, and you press it, and it opens. And you can see all the wiring here. Now, I remember this was very simple wiring, and I expanded it so that you could see it better. But it really doesn't work. Invisible floor coming up, just so you don't get scared. Oh my god, this is so bad. Okay. And you walk in here. Oh no, this was the best part! And you pull this lever. Ta-da! And all the sand falls down. I thought that was the coolest thing. And you walk in here, and this is supposed to... I didn't record anything else, but this is supposed to record... this is supposed to play the sound... Whoop. This is supposed to play the sound of, like, the introduction to this place. So I built the words redstone and made a big room, open room here. Oh, wait. Time, set, day. Where's the sun? Look, the sun is an upside-down piece of redstone. Okay, but anyway, this is sort of the directory of how to get around places, and I didn't make everything yet. But here is Hidden Hollow, and I think this was going to be... Okay, this doesn't go anywhere yet, but that was going to be, like, special hidden doors and, like, all the different redstone contraptions and hidden stuff. The House of Horrors was going to be a haunted house. I'm skipping. Tutorial Town, we're going to go there last, because that's my favorite. Puzzle Pavilion was going to be a whole bunch of puzzles. Games Wing, where you play games. Glistening Gardens is just other redstone things. Redstone Theater, we're going to go there later. But let's start with the Games Wing. Oh, there's nothing there either. Alright, Glistening Gardens. Where am I? Welcome to Glistening Gardens. And you can get a VIP pass here if you wish. Let me just get rid of these. So, there's glass here so that you're not supposed to be able to jump over it. Get Smart Hallway. Oh wow, look at that. Hold on, let's see this first. The Seizure Wall. Okay, and there's wiring over here. Seizure Wall behind the scenes. And here you can see, it was just a mess of redstone. Oh, see, I approached and it opened because I have enough VIP passes. And so if you go down here, it will automatically set your game mode to creative, and you can use this pit to maneuver around and take a look at all the redstone, and it's all very nice and pretty. And then when you go back through, it will automatically set you back to survival and open the door for you, which is very nice. So you can see how it works. I think over here you used to be able to. Here. So it says the seizure wall works with a clock of repeaters. The delay on the repeaters that are connected to the lamps are varying. This creates the effect. The lights could not be directly touching because when one is powered, all touching lamps are too. Half slabs are used for upwiring to conserve space. So yeah, pretty awful redstone, but it works. Man, this is so nostalgic for me. This is the beginning of my redstone career, if you will. So, let's move on here. This one I was actually pretty proud of, because I put a lot of work into this. I actually did not... I followed a tutorial for some of this stuff, actually. I didn't make it, but it was also for me to learn how to use it. So here's the Get Smart Hallway attraction. This is before smooth teleports, by the way, if you can call them that. The following is an illusion. It's not an infinite hall. If you want to escape, there will be a button behind you after each teleportation. Get smart. So basically, you just walk, and doors open for you. And it just goes on forever. See, you just saw the teleportation there. But basically... Oh, the wall's closed behind you, so here we go. But behind you, get me out of here. So, clock 1 is this way, clock 2 and the door section is this way. So let's go to clock 1. And if you go this way, invisible floor coming up. So here, this clock is constantly checking for your location to see whether or not it's time to start the doors. Here's what the command says. Test 4, at P, and all that stuff. R is set to 8 in order to prevent people from getting stuck in between doors. It essentially delays the doors from closing for 8 blocks. Alright, that's pretty nice. Then here's clock 2, and here's the bridge. The doors will activate automatically when you walk on the bridge. To see it again, leave and come back. And here's the best view of the bridge. I mean, of the thing. So you can just walk across here and see it all in action. So I followed a tutorial on an app, an iPhone app for this. And there's that. So there are 2 sides. There's the explanation-free side, so you get a better view, and here's the explanation side. So basically, see the doors in action, you could just press this button. After clock 1 sends out a pulse, the machine begins with turning off the first door. After that, each repeater has a delay of 4 ticks until the next door. The doors work like this. 2 pistons are powered by an inverted redstone signal. This means that when the pulse is sent through, the torch turns off, which turns the pistons off. This is so convoluted. This process repeats all the way down the road. Shortly after you enter the hallway, the signal dies, and the inverters once again reactivate the pistons, closing the doors. The process starts over once you are teleported at the end. And see clock number 2. Clock number 2. Oh my gosh, this is so many words. This clock constantly tests to see if you are in the exact right place to teleport you. If it succeeds the test, comparator sends a signal to the next command block. There's the second command block. Hooray. Alright, and so that's what that is. Let's get out of here quickly before it's too late. This, I made... This is actually something that I made. This was totally useless, and I never made a behind-the-scenes thing. This is sort of a work in progress. What's down here? Oh, nothing. I don't know if this still works. Push this button only. Oh, yeah. So basically all it does is it's just a way of moving sand around, because I was playing with falling sand mechanics. And sometimes this breaks, so I think there's a button somewhere that, like, fixes it. Here. Yeah, that fixes it. I don't know how it fixes it, but it does. So yeah, it's just some fun piston stuff. Kind of stupid. This is an always day thing. Back to lobby. Excuse me. So, Tutorial Town will go last, but let me go to the Redstone Theater and set it up for you, because there's actually quite a lot of setup involved. So, here's like the main administrator's platform here, and you could go to Reset Theater Objectives, so that resets all the objectives there. Clocks, refill checkpoints, and power switch. So, actually, I think something happened where the coordinates got moved or something. I think I made this in a different world and then brought it into here. So all the coordinates were wrong, and I wasn't very good at relative coordinates. So basically, this refill checkpoints thing teleports you. It teleports you to all the wrong places, because what's supposed to happen, this was supposed to teleport you to all the different checkpoints, and basically what you had to do is you had to take a piece of redstone in your hand and hold down right click, and it would teleport you to all the different places where it would need to refill redstone. Because like I said, there was set block, but I never realized that you could just set block redstone dust. So let me go through all the checkpoints, and I will refill the redstone, and then I will be right back. and it never finished. I was gonna teleport you to the next part, but how cool is that? And I made a whole song with GarageBand and everything. Oh wait, it never worked. Part of it never worked. There was supposed to be a TNT cannon. Yeah, that was super cool. And yeah, anyway, I was having a problem where I couldn't get the sound to play in a far enough location, and it was just a whole thing. But I thought, honestly, it was a pretty concept. And I was kind of just learning how to use everything, and it was gonna be pretty cool. It was basically just gonna be a light show. Okay, so finally we get to my favorite part, which is Tutorial Town. Now this I actually may finish, because it's actually a pretty worthwhile endeavor, actually. Although with Mastering Minecraft, now Mastering Minecraft sort of came from this whole idea. So basically here is the main room you started. So you could either get started with Unit 0, welcome, or a table of contents. We'll go to the table of contents and I'll show you what I was planning. So basically, Mastering Minecraft is, if you don't watch it, it's structured in lessons. It's almost like a textbook. Or yeah, it's a syllabus basically. So this was going to be Mastering Minecraft but for Redstone. So here's Unit 0, welcome. Unit 1, getting to know your toolbox. So I'm just going to show you all the different units. Redstone dust, power components, repeaters, redstone I put a lot of thought into this. Redstone torches, pistons, dispensers and droppers, redstone lamps, hoppers, note blocks, other devices, comparators, clocks, logic gates, block updates, command blocks, other circuits, useful machines, fixing problems, tips and tricks, and then expert techniques and computers. And then making an old-fashioned calculator. Bonus unit, making an easy calculator with command blocks, and Appendix A was going to be internet guide. So I was super excited about all this, but basically you start with Unit 0, welcome. I had written I don't know if I ever recorded it. Did I? No, I didn't. But basically, it was all going to be recordings, and you were going to push it, and it was going to give you a whole introduction. And so basically, go in here, and you were supposed to break these. Unit 1, getting to know your toolbox. Tutorial Tower. So basically, you're going to push this for lesson 1.1. It was going to give you an introduction to this unit. And so here is Exhibit A, and it would say, if you see an Exhibit A, you're going to push this button, it'll give you Exhibit A. Meet Redstone. And here's one piece of redstone dust not connected, 2 pieces connected, a block of redstone, and so it was sort of like this was really the museum part of it. So if you look at Exhibit B, and if you look at Exhibit C, and then D through F, and you would push this for D through F, your devices, and it would show you all the different types and states of things, and majigger hooters. Here's G through J, and if you look at this graph, graph. Now here, I actually retextured nether quartz ore to look like TNT so that you couldn't accidentally blow it up. And if you see here are all the different kinds of doors and so forth, and then over here, lesson 1.4, you would go in here, and you would push lesson 1.4, learning about activation devices. So here are all the different activation devices and the different exhibits and the tripwire, and I thought this was a pretty good idea, actually. And here's the different way that Redstone can interact with all sorts of activation devices, and would show you all those different things. I suppose I should have showed under there. There was a piece of redstone. Then there's tripwire, how that does things. Unit 2, redstone dust. And for the next unit, you would go on to the next floor. And over here, here's the introduction. And then you would push here for lesson 2.2, and you would learn about power. So basically all this stuff I went over in Unit 1.0A or whatever in Mastering Minecraft. And here you would learn about all the different power levels, and then you would go to 2.3, how to power. And it would show you more there was a chest here with more torches in them, and you would try removing some torches and see how the power level would change, which is pretty cool. And then, if you went over here are more ways that devices interact with each other on the different exhibits. And this was pretty interesting, if you ask me. And over here, you could see the different activation devices, how they power up to 15. And that was it. But I was going to go through all of those different units, and it was going to be pretty awesome, actually. I had designed, in a previous iteration of this world, I had designed a thing where... Wait, how do I get out? I designed a thing that had like all the different logic gates and stuff, and that was gonna be pretty cool. But I think that's all I ever did with this world. This was probably just gonna end up being one episode, yeah. So that was kind of my beginnings of Redstone. That's how I really got started. So I guess that's just about all I have time for today. If you enjoyed the video, please leave a like, a comment, or better yet, hit that subscribe button. Make sure to check out the jam-packed description for more science. Thanks for watching, guys, and of course, I will see you next time. By the way, there's a world download in the description. Forgot to mention that. Give me a world download. It's gonna be amazing. Bye!